My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 25th February 2023. The pivot, leave and live. The indicative of our reflection. The Lord calls us anytime and anywhere to follow Him. He does not bother about our qualifications or worthiness. All that matters is the willingness to follow Him. The call of Matthew can be emblematic of any other call. In the first place, it gives us a profound sense of consolation and encouragement with great assurance that the Lord is never conditioned by our weaknesses and failures. He is not influenced or swayed over by human judgments or labels. The Lord was least bothered about the sinful condition of Matthew and the social stigmatization of him as a sinner. What matters for him is not the background checkup but the forward march. He does not expect ready-made saints or already fully fit disciples. He knows what He can make of us if only we respond to His call and cooperate with His training and formation. Apart from Jesus' unconditional mercy in calling Matthew, what is striking is Matthew's instant and prompt response. No sooner Jesus calls him, "Follow me," than leaving everything behind, he got up and followed him. What an act of promptness! What a spirit of total detachment and renunciation! For a man who was always preoccupied with accumulating and hoarding, leaving everything would be terrible. Mark, he did leave not only something but everything. Discipleship becomes meaningful when the giving up is total and not partial or half measures. He left everything behind because the Lord is in front. When the priceless treasure is before him, why cling on to what is behind, which is of minor value? The clause that he got up denotes not only a physical act of getting up from his place, but it symbolizes the very life that he takes up. It is getting up from his sinful life, a life of deception, injustice, and self-promotion. In the words of the first reading, it is to turn away from following his own ways, seeking his own interests, and speaking malice. With this decisive turn, Matthew begins to follow the Lord. His life changes totally. It is no more living for himself but for the Lord. It is no more cheating the people but being authentic. It is no more working for money and temporary profits but for the kingdom and the heavenly riches. And now the imperative for our life. The real call of the Lord is not one time or one day affair. It is an unceasing process, a daily striving, a consistent transition from the world to the Lord and His kingdom.